The man opened fire on his estranged wife and her family. 2 people were killed, 2 critically hurt. We have live team coverage on the investigation and how police handled the shooting as it unfolded.
We begin with Action News reporter Felix Cortez. He's live at Salinas PD right now.
Well, Aaron, Dan, investigators calling it a case of domestic violence. What's unclear is what triggered the deadly shooting, but tonight police say they have their killer in custody.
Our suspect has completely confessed to what he did.
A 50-year-old Southern California man is in custody, and police say he has admitted to shooting his estranged wife and 3 of her family members in the parking lot of the Social Security office in Salinas.
They had gone there to receive some services, and before that could even take place, the shooting had occurred.
When the gunfire stopped, 2 people were dead, an aunt and uncle of the estranged wife. She's in critical condition along with a cousin. Police say witnesses identified the gunman who stayed at the scene and was arrested without incident. A photographer who captured these images said the accused gunman showed little remorse.
He just didn't have any kind of emotion, anything in his face. And that was really chilling. It was like watching a horror film.
Investigators say the shooting is a result of a domestic dispute. The estranged couple are from Garden Grove in Southern California.
We believe the wife came up here to Salinas to maybe get away from that situation for the time being. In the process, her husband finds her, and then the shooting takes place.
Police say they have the killer, but his motivation is unclear.
You know, we're having a very candid conversation with him now. So these are things that we will get as we continue on through the investigation, and we get more insight from his perspective on why he did what he did.
And at this point, police not releasing the name of the suspect because this is still a very active investigation, and police won't release the name of the victims until relatives can be notified. Dan, Aaron.
All right, thank you very much, Felix. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Felix.
We do know that when Salinas police arrived at the shooting scene this morning, they used the active shooter protocol. Action News reporter Lauren Seaver has more on how that all played out. Lauren?
Yeah, Dan and Aaron, you can see that the police tape is still up here surrounding the crime scene on Blanco Circle, and you can see that police are still on scene here. Now, when Salinas police arrived at the shooting scene this morning, they used their active shooter protocol to ensure there wasn't another shooter out here. Now, this means the officers conduct an extensive search of the area very quickly to make sure there are no other suspects. They also search for other victims. Now, this morning there were 11 911 calls about the shooting, but since the callers reported different scenarios, like the shooting happened inside the building, for instance, the officers weren't sure what to expect when they arrived here. They were able to quickly get the shooter into custody, though. Salinas Police Chief Kelly McMillan says all of his officers are trained for the active shooter protocol. It's something the department has used for about 15 years.
It was heartening to see that the officers' training came into play there in the event that we have future scenarios like this. The officers I'm really proud of the way they responded.
Now, multiple agencies responded to the scene this morning to assist Salinas Police. Salinas Fire, CHP, Monterey County Sheriff, District Attorney investigators, and FBI Safe Streets Task Force. Now, the active shooter protocol also means the reverse 911 system can go into place if need be. It wasn't used this morning. As for the active shooter protocol, it's used very rarely, but as you can see today, it worked. Reporting live in Salinas, I'm Lauren Seaver, KSBW Action News 8.
All right, thank you, Lauren. Santa Cruz residents, meantime, got a reverse 911 call last night after a domestic disturbance. It happened on Hebbard Street. Police arrested 37-year-old Brandon Geiger. They say he fired a gun in his house. Police say he was intoxicated and uncooperative. Nobody was hurt when the gun went off. Police are still trying to determine what he was shooting at. He's been charged with felony reckless discharge of a firearm.